Please welcome to the stage Lara Rathod.
My parents first laid eyes on each other 6 hours before saying I do. And although this came after a 4-month letter-writing courtship, for as long as I can remember, I have always thought that that was utterly insane. Sorry, Dad. Until, fast forward 39 years later, and I find myself in a very similar situation with a huge decision to make. Let me set the scene for you. My aunt made a random introduction to my parents when they happened to be on holiday in India. Very reluctantly, I allowed my email address to be given to this person, her friend's nephew, also a lawyer, who lived in Canada. Just when I'd forgotten about the whole thing, he emailed me. Emails turned into daily phone calls, and I was like, oh my God, this is so amazing. We're developing this really strong connection. And this connection resulted in him flying to London to see whether everything that we felt for each other over the phone was the same face to face. So there I was. 9.5 weeks after that first email, 5 days after first laying eyes on him, and he asked me to marry him. Now, before I tell you what my answer was, I would really love to know what yours would have been. So hands up, who would have said yes? And who would have said no? And most of you would have said nothing at all. This is Pony, you have to participate. Okay, so do you want to know what my answer was?
Yeah.
It was yes. Wow, I didn't think I'd get applause for that. It's funny because when I look back, it almost feels like it happened to another person. And I'm like, God, how could you do that? It's just crazy. But then, when I close my eyes, I can remember how I felt in that moment and how every fiber of my being wanted to say yes. Why? Because I was totally in love, and I really felt like I'd met the person that I was going to spend the rest of my life with. And I had never had that certainty before. Love. Being in love is quite honestly the most amazing feeling in the entire world. Who's with me?
Yeah.
Yes? It transforms your life on so many levels. When I'm in love, song lyrics have more meaning. But really, I just feel this sense of inner calm. Like, no matter what happens, I can deal with it because I have a teammate right beside me who always has my back. Love is powerful, and it's wonderful, and it's extraordinary. So why wouldn't I take this giant leap to experience that? And that, to me, is what life is all about. It's about trusting your gut and relying on your inner instincts and your inner compass to steer you. In life, we all have to leap. Now, it might be over a little puddle, or it might be an ocean. Should I quit my job without another one lined up and no idea what I'm going to do? Yes. Should I get up on stage and talk about a very personal experience that I've never shared publicly before, knowing now it's going to be forever immortalized on YouTube? Yes, leap. When we leap, we bring a rich tapestry of colors into our lives. And the outcome is not the key gain in this equation of life. The key gain, when you take a leap, is experience. As Randy Pouch said in his last lecture, and I'd encourage you to Google this, by the way, experience is what you get when you didn't get what you wanted. So given a choice, I choose to leap. Why? Because I don't want to be on my deathbed having regrets for things that I wish I'd done but didn't just because I was scared. Because let me tell you, fear is probably going to accompany any decision to leap. But if you can reframe fear into a frisson of excitement instead of just plain fear, there is no telling where your journey could lead. Thank you.